Shit, I sent a new one. It should be in there. Should be up any minute now. Let me see what he about, man. I told him I beat him by 21, so.
Coach, it is a
Hey,
sound
Quan,
like
I could tell
no
if he
other
fouled
when they
his
raise that
first
12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Century Link Field.
Bro, like, if I see your defense not good, I know your offense.
It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired
if I score in 3
up.
plays,
Guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Oh my God, Quan. It's just the way he came out on defense. Like.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Oh, he's going to take a shot
Quan,
right away.
first play touchdown.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marquise Goodwin. His third touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, this man said he gonna beat me, bro.
Crabtree has it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
23 yards on the play.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
You got that right there. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
You can take it off now.
And again, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less
ground to cover,
you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
You better throw the fade outside for Julio. Throw the fade.
Throwing again. Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Jets are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Don't worry about it. I understand the whole game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. And it's caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Julio Jones. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point good by Prater, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. From the gun, here's Tannehill. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll try to run with Breida. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
That's crazy. I'm just taking the
defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Crazy.
Right? This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams. A touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Right there, 54 Mike. All right, here we go. Let's go.
First down, Bridgewater. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Go through the ball.
They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he finds his tight
Damn,
end
that was supposed to be
Graham.
picked, bro.
And that'll
My
wind up
fucking
moving
fault,
the
man.
chains again as the tackle's going to be
Damn,
made
that
at the
was picked, bro.
Seahawks
Come on, Trevor, what are you
26.
cutting up? Fuck. Gotta have that.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check. 54. Stop your whining. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Joe Webb, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Protein spill. Hey, exit.
Off play action, Tannehill. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Philip Dorsett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go with McCaffrey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On first down, here's Breida. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line.
So we get from under center and don't stand there. I don't know if he got out of center.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now the question, what do you do here? Time's not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
The connection made. It's Graham. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater looking deep down into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Get up out of that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something.
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, L.A. Julio Jones. 76 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Prater for the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now a play fake here on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Get it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Do that. Give him hope.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Cameron Wake makes plays like that look simple because I think he plays with excellent leverage. Really does a nice job of being lower than the offensive guys trying to block him and gets underneath them and goes up and down the line of scrimmage to make those types of plays.
And kept them to a short run play there. They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will tie us at 24 all. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Under 10, 10. Joker. He's coming, double up. He's coming, double up. Kill.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, foxtrot. Yes. Let's go.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Kill. Turn up.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, orbit.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Flushed out right. Completes it to Samuel. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
60 Pittsburgh. 13
yards on the play.
Topper.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. There goes a deep ball. End zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Pass incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Bridgewater. And that's complete to McCaffrey. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's McCaffrey. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back, linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Check 26, check 26.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Looking downfield. That's caught inside the 20. A gain of 39 that time. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. They'll run. This is White. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Fuck that shit. Too many. Let's tighten up, man. Fucking with y'all, man.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game.
Yes, sir, Bobby.
A chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB, eluding the pressure.
No, hell no, bro.
He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Anthony Sherman, his first touchdown on the year, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a big play there for Seattle. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Now it's Tannehill.
No, what the
that's
fuck?
going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson.
What the fuck? No, I was not trying to do that.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Complete to Bryant. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Bridgewater. It's caught by Crabtree. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Bridgewater. And Graham's got it. Complete. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. This from 51 yards for the win. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Damn, I never did it. Good after.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
That's crazy. Man, I didn't win the overtime.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I can't believe that shit. That bit on blue.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. This complete to Jones. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. He's got Sanu. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. Well, as a head coach, that's where you're either the hero or the GOAT going for it there on 4th in that spot. He's the hero right now.
And he was in a pretty difficult position to make that decision, wasn't he? That spot on the field, what we call that somewhat of a no man's land.
A gray area.
Yeah, do you punt it? Do you go for the field goal? Or do you go for it? And this is something that he and his staff, discussed during the week. If we're in this type of a spot, are we going or not? Takes the emotion out of making the call.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Let's go, nigga.
And down he goes.
Tell him stop playing with you.
Evans comes flying in from safety for the sack. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
You know, fucked up again. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, Tannehill. Complete to Dorsett. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Get off that. Get off that. Get off that. Get him up! Get him up!
Touchdown and the
Tippy toeing up. Good ass game, though.
Partner, great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But